laid every brick with patience, chose the color of the light, learn what peace feels like when it's mine. Every corner holds my breathing, every window knows my name. This space carries my decisions, not shame. I don't need permission to rest here or to say what stays outside. Comfort grows where choice is honored, and I decide I welcome who arrives with respect and kindness in their tone. But this ground answers to me alone. This is my house, my time, my way. I set the rhythm of every day. This is my house, I stand secure. What enters here must be pure. I don't raise my voice to prove it, I don't need to explain. Authority doesn't shout, it remains. I've known spaces built on compromise where self got misplaced. I learned how to keep my balance in my space. This door opens with intention and closes just the same. Boundaries on rejection, their care. I host laughter, come and rest here. I leave chaos at the street. Everything inside these walls moves with me. This is my house, I claim the ground. I know the peace that I found. This is my house, clear and true. What stays here chooses to. I don't measure worth by ownership or who's impressed. I measure it by how safe my spirit rests. Independence doesn't isolate, it defines how connection enters life. Aligned, I built this place to hold my center, not control. To be a mirror of my values and my soul. A home isn't walls alone, it's where your choices are not questioned, and your presence is enough. This is that place. This is my house, open to care but never confused about where I stand. This is my house, strong and calm, built with intention, not harm. I don't feel sharing what I built with respect, but I protect the peace I set. What I've created here reflects who I am. Comfort, clarity, and firm hands. This is my house, and I remain grounded in comfort, not restrained. I stand in ownership of space and tone. I don't borrow stability, I've grown. This is my house, my rhythm, my truth. I live here fully, and I choose. Some roads open without asking, some doors close just the same. I've learned not every question needs a name. The river doesn't fight the mountain, it finds another way. What resists the flow too hard starts to break. I've seen plans dissolve in silence, dreams change shape overnight. Still the sun keeps rising, right? I don't curse the shift in seasons or demand they stay. Life speaks in movement, that's the way it goes. I emotions to the end. I've watched loss teach deeper lessons than gain ever could. Some truths only settle in when they should. I don't force tomorrow's answers into today's hands. Understanding grows slowly like land. The mind wants control and timing. The spirit wants trust. I choose alignment over worry. I must. What's removed makes room for clarity. What stays is real. Life speaks honestly when you feel. That's the way it goes. I breathe it in every fall of something in. That's the way it goes. I stand aware, no bitterness, no despair. I don't rush against the current or fight the tide. I listen to the wisdom inside. The path isn't always gentle, but it's true. Every step teaches something new. I walk with gratitude for lessons seen and unseen. Nothing wasted in creation. Between acceptance isn't giving up. It's recognizing where struggle ends and trust begins. That's the balance. That's the way it goes. Day by day I release what's heavy on the way. That's the way it goes. Calm and clear, what belongs with me stays near. I don't need to understand everything to believe. Faith grows stronger when I leave space to receive. The flow knows where it's going, even when I don't. So I walk steady and let go. That's the way it goes. And I remain rooted in trust, not strain. What arrives I face with openness. What departs I allow. Life moves with purpose. I move with it now. From many stories, but the same red ground. Different names on our tongues, one ancestral sound. I see strength in your reflection, even when you doubt your place. Every face carries history, every step holds grace. Hands that build through generations, hands that learn to share. Nothing grows in isolation, we rise when we care. They taught division as survival, separation as law, but our roots roots remember something deeper than what they saw. Harambe, stand together now, side by side. We know how. Harambe, one heart, one name, many voices, one flame. We don't move as competition, we move as kin. What I protect in you, I protect within. The land doesn't choose its children by border or claim. The drum beat calls a sequel, not the same. From village paths to concrete corners, the rhythm survives. Community is how the spirit stays alive. When one is lifted, all feel stronger. When one is denied, the loss echoes across the circle wide. Harambe, link the chain, not of burden, but of gain. Harambe, work as one. What we build together stays done. We don't erase our differences, we hold them aligned. Unity is not the sameness, it's design. I carry your struggle with awareness, you carry mine with care. Collective strength is how we answer despair. Ancestral memory walks with us in gesture and sound. We don't invent this connection we found. Together is not a slogan, it is responsibility. Showing up when it would be easier to stand alone. That's Harambe, a baptism from elder voice to children's hands. Harambe, hold the line. Community is not behind, it's time. We move with purpose, not permission, not fear. What we protect collectively is clear. No crown stands without foundation, no future alone. We rise by remembering what we've always known. Harambe, hear the call, not above, but with all. We gather strength from shared intention, from memory and care. One people moving forward. Oh yeah, Harambe, together we stand, not as pieces, but as one land. Harambe, I've learned your pose by heart, the way you circle what you mean. You say enough to keep me close, but never enough to be seen. Every smile comes with a question, every touch stops short of truth. I'm tired of translating feelings just to stay near you. You move like commitment is fragile, like naming it will break the spell. But uncertainty wears me down more than truth ever could tell. I don't need perfection promised or futures carved in stone. I need to know if I'm standing here test the water endlessly, afraid of going deep, but I'm already in the feeling, and it's real to me. I don't ask you to be fearless or have it all arranged. I ask you to be present and unchanged. If you're unsure, say it clearly. I respect the truth, but don't keep me dancing circles around you. These silly games, I'm letting go. I don't want half a heart. I wanna know these silly games I've outgrown. I'm ready for a love that's shown. I see how indecision protects you from risking your pride, but it costs me more than you know to stay inside. Affection without direction starts to feel unkind. I won't keep guessing what's on your mind. I want laughter without tension and silence without fear. Love that feels steady when it's here. Clarity isn't pressure, it's kindness. Letting someone know where they stand. I need that. These silly games no longer play. I choose sincerity over delay. These silly games I leave behind. I want a heart that needs mine aligned. If you step forward with honesty, I'll meet you there, but I won't stay suspended in air. Love doesn't hide behind confusion or test its ground. It arrives with intention and sound. These silly games have had their time. I'm ready for something real and kind. I don't need drama or disguise, or maybe skies as care. I want a love that stands upright and stays there. I replay my words in quiet rooms and hear where they went wrong. I spoke from fear instead of care and let it linger too long. I see it now, the moment changed right in your eyes. What I dismissed as small and passing cut deeper than I realized. I don't hide behind intention or say I didn't mean it so. Impact doesn't wait for motives, it just shows. I let my pride speak first and love step aside. That's the truth I have to carry, not deny. I'm so sorry for the hurt I caused. stay here, not asking you to forget the tear. I'm so sorry, and I will prove that love can grow when truth is used. I've learned that care isn't claiming love, it's protecting it, and respect doesn't survive where ego sits. I don't excuse my failure or soften its weight. I stand accountable and wait. If you choose distance for a while, I will understand. Remorse isn't possession, it's giving back your ground. I want harmony rebuilt slowly if it's meant to be. Not because I fear losing you, but because I see an apology isn't words alone, it's changed behavior, repeated quietly until trust feels safe again. I know this. I'm so sorry from my core. I won't be careless like before. I'm so sorry, and I remain present enough to bear the strain. Whether forgiveness finds me now or later on, I accept the path repair requires and walk it strong. Love deserves responsibility, not defense. I offer honesty and patience. I'm so sorry, and I mean it still. Not as regret that fades but will. If love allows another chapter, I'll write it true. If not, I carry what I learned through you. I lower my pride and stand sincere. That's my apology clear. We've said the same words too many times, heard them land and miss. Every argument circles back to this. Voices rise before meaning does. Pride speaks faster than care. We forget what we're protecting when tension fills the air. I'm tired of winning moments and losing nights of sleep. There's nothing left to prove here, only peace to keep. I don't want silence built on distance or smiles hiding pain. I want understanding strong enough to remain. No more fighting, let it fall. We're both worn down after all. No more fighting, I want calm. Love survives when we disarm. between us, the way laughter used to land. Arguments taught us distance, I want to understand. Anger burns fast and fades out, leaving damage behind. Peace takes patience and practice and time. I don't wanna keep score anymore or guard every word. I wanna build something quieter and sure. Peace isn't silence, it's effort. It's choosing care again when it's hardest. I choose it. No more fighting. Let the night breathe. There's more to us than disagreement and grief. No more fighting. We can mend. What survives is what we tend. I believe in resolution that doesn't erase, but holds difference gently in place. We don't need to rewrite the past to change today. We just need to stop pulling apart what wants to stay. No more fighting, I say it clear. Not as surrender, but care. I reach for calm, for balance, for truth, for harmony we almost lost. Let love be louder than the struggle. No more fighting, no matter the cost. No When you're near, the world feels softer. Edges lose their weight. Ordinary moments open up and gently change. I don't search for meaning anymore, it finds me here. In the way your presence settles every fear. Light moves differently around us, colors feel aligned. Even silence carries something kind. I don't measure joy by distance or how high it flies. I feel it in the steady ground of your eyes. Loving you feels complete, like finding rhythm in my feet. Loving you brings me peace. Everything slows down and falls into ease. The days don't press so hard against me. Time feels fair. I breathe deeper without noticing you're there. What once felt heavy now feels open. What once rushed can't wait. Love rearranged my senses at this pace. I don't need the world to promise more than it can give. I have enough in this connection to live. Joy doesn't arrive as fireworks or sudden sound. It hums quietly and stays around. Loving you like home, even when we're alone. Loving you feels aligned, heart and body, same design. I walk lighter through the hours without trying. Gratitude lives close to me, undeniable. I don't ask this feeling to explain or perform. It simply shows up constant and warm. There's no fear in letting happiness have its place. I trust the calm that fills me in your space. Love doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it settles in, and suddenly everything makes sense. That's this. Loving you, open sight, even shadows hold light. Loving you feels whole, not because I'm filled, but because I'm known. I don't lose myself inside this joy. I arrive more honest, more present, alive. This feeling doesn't ask for proof or display. It simply stays with me day by day. Loving you feels sincere, like peace, deciding to live here. I don't chase happiness anymore or question its view.